All right, South Carolina suffers a 22-3 loss in the first game of a doubleheader here on Sunday afternoon at Founders Park. And I don't really need a stat sheet to tell you guys how this one went. I mean, this was a 3-run game in the 7th inning. And at that point, South Carolina had a great chance to cut the gap with a 3-run deficit and score some more runs. They had 2 runners on with nobody out. And then facing Jake Clemente, who, if you remember, going back to Friday, in that 7th inning of that game, trailing by a few runs, they had the bases loaded, nobody out, and then struck out 3 straight times. And this was the same scenario here today, where South Carolina struck out twice, and then a fly out to right field ended the threat with no runs being scored. But that was just the tip of the iceberg, where things seemingly quickly fell apart for this team, as 16 runs. Florida scored 16 runs in the final 2 innings to blow this game open. A lot of it had to do with the walks from the pitching staff, as they walked 13 batters on the day, 10 of which in the final 2 innings, and just a really ugly loss, the latest in a season full of them. So the Gamecocks will be back in action for the second game of the doubleheader here at 5:20 p.m. on SEC Network Plus, and we'll have all coverage on GamecockCentral.com. So once again, South Carolina suffers a 22-3 loss in the first game of the doubleheader here on Sunday afternoon. For GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.